downtown San Diego. We've got a perfect day for baseball. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ball, that's too low.
Oh, that got him. First batter of the game is hit by the pitch. This is Willie Castro. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball 2.
That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong should have this one. He's got it, and there's one down. Pitch kicks away. Man at second. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He shoots one out to right. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Hard hit left side. The throw to first, 2 away. Right side. Tatis moving under it. And that'll do it. Back here in San Diego. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily...
Here's the tag, and he's out. Next for the Padres, Pete Crow Armstrong. Inside, and it's 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. In the dirt. Blocked. For Armstrong. Into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And there's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking. Third out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, number 99.
Ball.
Peralta in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Braves.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Now fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in San Diego. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo DeVries.
Ball 1. Inside, ball 2.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, number 3, Cedon Rafaela.
Just
Ball, no.
missed. Next offering is fouled back.
That's
Checks
a
his
check.
swing.
Did he
Now
swing?
an appeal to first. And he went around. Rule to swing. The 1-2. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Willie Castro next up for the Braves. Fly to center his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. Rudder takes off. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Josue De Paula.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And at second. He's trying for third. Swing, and he popped it up. And that's the third out. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Oh, great stop. There's one.
Out on the tag.
A sensational
Yes,
double
you're
play.
out.
Back to the top of the order now. Up now the Padre leadoff man. 0 for 1 so far. Liner snagged at first. all set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Pete Alonso. Peralta back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Bang! That one felt good.
Ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Peralta maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now the right fielder.
That's a ball.
No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
You know, these Padres, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
That's too low. Ball 1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And gone! A towering shot to center, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1. Ripped to short. On to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Outside ball.
Stays alive. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to the left. Throws to first, and now 2 gone. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Grounded out his first time. Grounds 1 to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
0-1 down.
No. Ball.
Foul ball there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Tatis off of first with 2 away. That's back. Out of here. Ozzie always goes yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're starting over. Here's Alex Bregman. On the ground. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog.
oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
No.
Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Bregman around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Hey!
Good two-strike hitting right there, Berg. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the in.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. A Rosarena in to score. And they lead by 2. 2 outs. Runner on first. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and he breaks his back. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The run scores from second. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
4 hits in a row, and really swinging it here. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Just missed. Gets him to chase after that one. No question about this one. It's out of here. Kyle Schwarber blasts one out the other way. Their 3rd home run of the inning. So 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Alonso. And he's out on the tag. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. Back here in San Diego, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Leo DeVries.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Slides, but it gets by him. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit.
That's down.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. So digging in, Josue De Paula. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Flying after this one. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one. And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Toss to Alonso, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for the Padres, third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso, and they get Bregman for the out.
Up next,
Randy Arozarena will hit
the left
next.
fielder, Randy Arozarena.
This one in the air right field. And he can't make the play. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. In the air to left center. Should be extra bases. Arozarena flies around third. And that will end the inning. Top 6. Now in for the Braves, Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the
Angel
Padres,
Serpa
number
on to pitch out of the
61,
pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And first offering is fouled off. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This to third, Bregman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he'll one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 99, Lázaro Montes.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Oh, he gloves it to first in time.
Got him. That's an out.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Up now the Padre leadoff man, number 1. This one in the air right field. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Pete Alonso. And that one fouled off. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Just missed. So now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at-bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Leo DeVries. Foul ball. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Arozarena in position, out, number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, and that is that. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now back here in San Diego, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. To third, and it goes just foul. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit, and the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here at Petco Park, and now it's the Braves DH, Willie Castro. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Tatis going back, has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, short play, Daytona.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 92,
And here is Pete Alonso. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under this one. And there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. On the ground, Bregman handles. Zips it across, and the inning is over. And we're back. Now the left fielder, number 56. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Harrison Cole.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Will.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Two down. So back to the top of the order. Up now the Padre leadoff man. Chopper right side. Alonso. The tag and he's out. And that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego. Now it's the right fielder, number 99. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. High fly ball, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. Then there's one down. Out towards right center field. Tatis should have this one. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final lap. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Number 86. Looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Runner goes again. Cut on and miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. The Braves down to their final strike. And they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the move again. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Brian Helsley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Got him. That's the ball game. Peralta with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.